With the current crypto kerfuffle going on, I wanted to personally weigh in on what I've noticed and realized over the years of watching cryptocurrency grow from a simple idea to a litany of different opportunities for many people out in the world to earn big. These are the inevitabilities I think people are avoiding for the sake of their own sanity. By the way, I want to put out a disclaimer. I do not claim to know anything about the inner workings of cryptocurrency or how effective it is, because I do not. This video is simply an opinion piece about the potential dangers I think everyone should be aware of, and I've had plenty of going out on the internet and looking into cryptocurrency, seeing the different opinions, seeing the positive, seeing people talk about the negative, and seeing how people treat you when you try to criticize cryptocurrency. And that's one thing that I have a problem with. What I've noticed over the years is that anyone who's critical of crypto in any way, shape, or form usually gets put on the shit list, and they get crucified by the crypto community. And I've watched it happen time and time again, especially right now with what's going on. And I just can't understand why people won't open their minds to the idea that things like government regulation are the biggest issue with cryptocurrency right now. And any push toward regulation of any kind, taxation, all of that is going to scare people out of the crypto market who are just going in. I'm not talking about veterans. I'm talking about people like me who have had an interest and want to jump into things and are trying to figure things out and whatnot, and may have just been eyeballing things over the years. And there's people who have taken way more steps than I have, because I've just personally seen too many negatives, and I'm also not really in the bracket to invest into cryptocurrency in the first place. I have other obligations I have to meet. The problem is by the time I have that worked up, cryptocurrency might not even be a thing, and it really does come down to regulation being the biggest killer. The biggest thing about cryptocurrency that I always hear is about the anonymity of it, the ability to just not have any of that tracked, and to be able to keep trust in your wallet and know that your Bitcoin's not going to go anywhere. No one's going to know exactly what you've got, know where it is, and it's going to be extremely hard for them to just come in and get that from you. But if it's one thing that governments hate, it's being anonymous. Why do you think they want ID for everything? ID is wanted by everyone. They're going to want COVID passports. They're going to want COVID vaccine stuff. They want you to prove that you have this, that you have that. There's already so much of that. Background checks with guns. Why don't you think that they're going to do this with cryptocurrency? You have to have a license to drive a vehicle, all this stuff. You don't think they're going to regulate the crypto market? Government regulates everything, and that's been the move this past time. What do you think these lockdowns are? It's the biggest regulation we've ever seen in all of time. But I think so many people are ignoring government regulation in this, and it's just baffling to me. I mean, as authoritarian as many world governments are right now, many places, many Western places that are supposed to be freer than China, are a lot closer to China and the Soviet Union than we ever realized. And they've been like that for decades, but they finally, ironically, took the fucking mask off. They took their mask on and made us put on. They took theirs off and made us put ours on. Fuck you. That is bullshit. You can't do that. You don't get to fucking make us put on a cloth mask while you rip off your fucking goddamn human mask, you fucking reptilian sons of bitches. But I just can't stand that people are ignoring the regulation. Oh, China will bring it back. They've banned it before. What we're talking about China here, man. And then people like Tech Lead have also talked about stablecoin, and people are going to be like, oh, there it is. He brought up Tech Lead. That's a guy who doesn't like crypto. He's got too many criticisms for my taste. That's some bullshit. He's too negative. Y'all are on hopium and copium with this market shit. You keep acting like the market's invincible. And don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about just because I haven't invested in the cryptocurrency. This is something that you don't have to be invested in the cryptocurrency to talk about. This is like the shut up and dribble shit. I've had a problem with that for a long time. LeBron James does not know what he's talking about, not because he's a basketball player. He doesn't know what he's talking about because he's a dumbass. There are plenty of people who know what the fuck they're talking about. Kwame Brown is the biggest example of that. Don't tell LeBron James to shut up and dribble if you're going to listen to Kwame Brown and applaud him for what he has to say. If you're going to take that mindset, you're a hypocrite, because what the issue is that it's not that LeBron James should focus on basketball. It's that LeBron James should focus on educating himself for the greater things in the world outside of basketball. Don't come out of your fucking what you're good at if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's plain and simple. Do your research. You're not locked down to your profession. That's why we applaud Kwame Brown. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's actually done the research. He's lived that life. He's seen the shit. He ain't backing down. He ain't a coward like John fucking Cena or goddamn LeBron James. They're dumbasses. They're fucking pieces of shit. They're the ones who need to quote shut up and dribble, but that ain't the fucking thing we should be using, because Kwame dribbled the same fucking ball LeBron did, but he's got a much better brain. That's what we're applauding. That's what we need out of these fucking celebrities and people. We need, if they want to jump out of the entertainment sphere, they need to prove they have the fucking capacity to do so. And it needs to be more than just words. It needs to be fucking actions. It needs to be better actions than shit like, I donated 1% of my net worth to some charity, where there's zero guarantee that that money's going exactly where it should, because the same questions can be brought up about city budgets and many other things involving regulation. How do you even know it's being regulated the way they're saying it's going to be regulated? How do you trust the government at all? So don't sit there and tell me that crypto's going to be fine, because the thing is the issue isn't with crypto. The issue is with people, as always. Guns don't kill people, knives don't kill people, and cryptocurrency isn't going to kill itself. Governments, people who make up governments, are going to kill cryptocurrency. You have people who are against you. Beware. The United States of America, the Chinese government, I guarantee members of the European Union, they're all going to start putting crackdowns on crypto. One of those first things, it's already happening in the U.S. with Biden's proposal, taxation. That's the most basic form of regulation the government brings up on a consistent basis, and it's theft of your cryptocurrency. It is theft of your money that will bring down the market if it comes through. And it ain't going to go well if governments go against that. And that's not your guys' fault who are into crypto. That's not the people who even made that's fault. It's government's fault. It's fucking corrupt assholes' fault. So stop getting pissed at me or people like me who have concerns or criticisms of cryptocurrency, and get pissed at the people trying to tear it down from its fucking foundations, rip it apart from the inside out, and make their own shit. They're making stablecoin over cryptocurrency. They're going to say, fuck your Bitcoin, hello China coin, US coin, all on fucking digital dollar. Well, they'll track every fucking purchase that you've ever done. Thank you again, Tech Lead, for that information. And there's plenty of other people who have had this opinion. And there's also plenty of people who know more about the inner workings of crypto and all that stuff. If you're here for that, you're in the wrong place. Because I'm not saying I know that. And I'm also not arguing against that. I've seen all those videos, and I believe in the securities of a lot of those things of what they've said. I think cryptocurrencies are an actually amazing idea. But the governments don't. And that's the problem. We need to get that going. I do not have any hate or disgust toward crypto or anyone who owns crypto of any variety. I'm not questioning the legitimacy of crypto. I'm questioning the ethics of world governments. And I'm very concerned that so many people who are into crypto are not taking government action seriously enough, or just people in general aren't taking government action seriously enough. We've seen that enough with the sheep of times with this mask bullshit and the vaccine bullshit. Again, take it if you want. I sure as hell am not going to, and if you think I should, make me, bitch. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I sure as hell did, honestly, getting a lot of that off of my chest, and I honestly encourage a lot of you to do the same. I'm not going to say it isn't hard. I mean, certain parts of it really aren't hard. It's not complex. You can't understand this. It's easy to learn, but it is tedious work, and it is going to be grueling. And that's what I've gone on and off about with doing stuff like this over the years. So thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Stay clown pilled.